All right, let's talk pork steaks. Want juicy? You've come to the right place. Pork steaks are a fantastic choice for a succulent, flavorful meal, but not all pork steaks are created equal. The key to achieving that mouth-watering juiciness lies in selecting the right cut and knowing how to prepare it properly. You got to pick the right bit. Shoulder steaks are amazing. They come from the shoulder of the pig, which means they have a great mix of meat and fat. This combination is what makes them so flavorful and tender. They're full of flavor and stay nice and tender. When cooked right, they can be the star of any meal. Season them well and cook them to perfection. Look for ones with a good bit of marbling, those white lines of fat. This marbling is crucial because it melts during cooking, basting the meat from the inside out. That's where the juiciness hides. The fat is your friend here. It ensures that every bite is packed with flavor and moisture. Don't trim it off, yeah? Leave that fat on. It's tempting to cut it away, but trust me, you'll want to keep it. Fat equals flavor and keeps things moist in the oven. As the steak cooks, the fat renders down, adding an extra layer of deliciousness. Now get your butcher to cut them about an inch thick. That's the magic number. This thickness ensures that the steak cooks evenly. Too thin, they'll dry out. Thin steaks cook too quickly and lose their moisture, leaving you with a tough piece of meat. Too thick, they'll take ages to cook. Thick steaks can be tricky because the outside might burn before the inside is done. An inch gives you that perfect balance of juicy middle and crispy edges. It's the sweet spot for a perfectly cooked pork steak, ensuring every bite is a delight. Listen, we're not just cooking pork here, we're making it sing. First, pat your steaks dry with some kitchen roll. Now, grab your favorite spices. I love a good pinch of salt, pepper, smoked paprika. That smoky flavor is incredible. You can even add a bit of garlic powder and onion powder for extra oomph. Mix it all up in a bowl and then rub it all over those steaks. Don't be shy, get it into every nook and cranny. This rub is going to give your pork a lovely crust and loads of flavor. Crank that oven up high. We're going for a super hot and fast cooking method today, so make sure your oven is preheated to the right temperature. This is crucial for getting that perfect sear and juicy interior. We're talking 220 degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Celsius fan, for gas ovens. This high heat will help to lock in the flavors and give your meat a beautiful crust. Get your trusty oven tray and give it a quick spray with oil. This will prevent the meat from sticking and ensure an even cook. Make sure to coat the tray evenly. Now, lay those beautiful seasoned steaks on the tray. Seasoning is key here. Don't be shy with the salt and pepper. You can even add some herbs or spices for extra flavor. Don't let them touch, give them some space to breathe. This helps the heat circulate around each piece, cooking them evenly and preventing them from steaming. Pop them in the oven and set your timer for 15 minutes. This initial high heat will start to form a delicious crust on the outside of the steaks. While they're cooking, resist the urge to open the oven door. Opening the door lets out precious heat and can disrupt the cooking process. We want to keep all that heat inside. The high temperature is what makes this method so effective, so keep that door closed. After 15 minutes, flip those steaks over and cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. This ensures both sides get that lovely golden brown color and are cooked through. Keep an eye on them. They should be golden brown and cooked through. Once they're done, let them rest for a few minutes before serving to allow the juices to redistribute. Enjoy your perfectly cooked hot and fast pork steaks. Section 4. Juicy secrets, no more dry pork. Here's the trick to super juicy pork steaks. The meat thermometer. This simple tool is your best friend in the kitchen when it comes to cooking pork. It ensures that your meat is cooked to perfection every single time. Stick it into the thickest part of the steak. This is where the meat takes the longest to cook, so it's the best place to check the temperature. When it reads 63 degrees Celsius, you're good to go. This is the perfect internal temperature for juicy tender pork. Take them out of the oven and let them rest for at least 5 minutes. This resting period is crucial as it allows the juices to redistribute throughout the meat. This lets the juices settle back into the meat, making every bite succulent and flavorful. While they're resting, you can make a quick gravy with the pan juices. This adds an extra layer of flavor to your dish. Just deglaze the tray with a bit of stock or wine and simmer until thickened. This process helps to capture all the delicious flavors left in the pan. Spoon that delicious gravy over your steaks and get ready for a taste sensation. Your pork steaks will be juicy, tender, and bursting with flavor. Section 5. Porky Perfection, your quick guide. There you have it, juicy, flavor-packed pork steaks. Here's a quick recap. 1. Choose shoulder steaks with good marbling, about an inch thick. 2. Season generously with salt, pepper, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. 3. Cook in a preheated oven at 220 degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Celsius fan for 15 minutes on each side, or until the internal temperature reaches 63 degrees Celsius. 4. Rest for 5 minutes before serving with the pan juices. Enjoy!